This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
I believe in the power of prayer. I believe the physical act of becoming quiet, on my knees, taking a breath, and turning my thoughts and focus on someone else to help me become a more person than I could ever be on my own. Through prayer, I have discovered a love from a Father who defines love. I found a best friend and an example of how I will live my life to the service of others. I have heard the whispers of my heart in times in pain when I felt alone or friendless. I have heard the words of encouragement through the trials of life. I have felt the pride God feels when He watches His Son grow into the man He asks us to be. This relationship defines me and is all that I want in this world. Walking with Him has changed my heart to desire things as this world counts as good, but I believe they're necessary. Helping the poor, the broken, and giving those who need beyond physical and the spiritual. He asked me to be a servant of good to the world, to make a difference and to care for those who He has placed in my life. Prayer is not just wishful thinking. Prayer is not good intentions or crossing fingers. Prayer is the catalyst that ignites the change of decisions that brings people to discover for themselves what freedom means, what defines a man of honor, an act of being holy, the grace and mercy and the love of a Father. Through prayer, I have discovered a relationship with the Creator and have come to know my true companionship. It shapes the decision of every aspect of my life, from how I start my day to anywhere I put my money and time. It shapes the decisions who I will marry, how I raise my children, and how I treat those around me. It shapes how I view my patience as the means of serving the community and honoring God, not just another dollar sign. It is the rooter that has guided me to this point, and it is the foundation I trust to build my life on. I don't just believe in prayer, I act on it. I pray to make it through dental school, and I am blessed to meet those in my future with actions of kindness. Through prayer, God gives us His peace. This is why we fall to our knees and call out on Him. God helps those who seek Him. The Bible tells us that God is ready and willing to answer any prayers of the ones who love and follow Him. God performs miracles for those who have faith in Him. In the Bible, there are many examples of miracles that occur because people simply believed and asked for His help. I have learned that God's power can change situations. It can help us face the hard times that life throws at us. By trusting in God, we can overcome any kind of difficulty or dilemma. Prayer has significant results. God's power is released through a prayer. If one is willing to let God in, they will experience His power. When faced with a challenging situation, the best thing to do is call on God. There is no need to be independent. People who do not pray cut themselves from God's power. This can lead to feeling overwhelmed and beaten down. Sometimes even the ones who pray feel discouraged, like God does not answer prayers. I know that God always answers prayers, though. Sometimes He may not answer the way people want Him to, but He'll always answer. Our time is not always His. Many people have personal needs and serious problems that devastate our lives, yet we do ask for God's help. Sometimes we believe that God does not have the power to do anything but our own problems, but the truth is that God is able to deal with any issue that we present to Him. There is no problem too big for Him to handle. He wants us to realize this and ask for help. Many of us who believe that God is all-powerful still feel that God cannot handle these issues because we say we believe, but truly we believe it in our hearts. This is one of the reasons why we do not bother praying all the time. But God does have the power to overcome any circumstance. The Bible says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13:8. God cannot change, He will not change, and His power is not fading. I have learned that most people do not make time for daily prayer. In just about everything that we strive to do, we work at it regularly until we have perfected what it is. Why is it that we act differently when it comes to prayer? When we are serious about something, we always make room for it in our daily schedules. Why do we not make time to pray? Is it important to have a consistent time for prayer? Without that, we will never get into the habit of praying to God on a regular basis. We should set aside all other matters and concentrate on God. It is important to find a quiet place where we can be alone and talk to Him. Prayer is a powerful thing that we should all take power in. I'm Catherine Weatherford, and this I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.